well.
What is it, Doctor? Did you find something?
As a matter of fact, I did, Tim.
What did you find?
I found your brain.
Oh, man, I was wondering where that was.
And it looks like it's been down there for quite a long time.
Oh, can you get it out, or?
Unfortunately, no. Your brain has infused with your intestines, and I've got no choice but to diagnose you with shit for brains.
Oh, man, I got shit for brains?
I'm afraid so, Tim.
Is it curable, or?
No, I'm sorry. There's no cure for shit for brains.
Well, will I ever be normal again?
Sure. People have lived long lives with shit for brains.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, look at you. You're 61 years old, and look at you.
Welcome to McDonald's. You want lies with that?
Who wants a tampon straw?
Hey, baby, you want to put your sausage patty on my hot cake?
Come on and get your fresh horse
Hey,
shit.
baby, you want to see me shove 12 nuggets in my mouth?
Hey, guys, there's fresh tampons in the men's
Anybody
bathroom.
want to open up my Happy Meal? There's a surprise in
Your
there.
1995 DUI arrest.
What can I say? I like to drive drunk.
Cut!
You know why so many drunk drivers get in car wrecks? Because they don't learn to drive drunk.
Cut!
You like tampons?
Oh, yeah, I love tampons.
Where the hell are you from, Tim Walz?
Minnesota.
Holy shit! Only rioters and looters come from Minnesota.
But they're peaceful looters and rioters, though.
Do you like horses, Tim Walz?
I don't know. Did the horse say he liked me?
Is this yours? Is this horse protein, Tim Walz?
Yep, that's that's horse protein.
You want to drink this horse protein?
Well, do you or not? You know damn well I want to drink that horse protein.
This is your future.
Honey, it smells like burning tires. Can you open up the windows? Oh, I love the smell of burning tires and tampons. Tampons for everyone!
Tim, use the force. Hey, can I use one of my lifelines?
Sure! Which one would you like to use?
Let's see here. I'd like to phone a friend.
And what friend would you like to call?
I'd like to call my good buddy, school shooter Nicholas Cruz.
Okay, let's get Tim's good buddy Nicholas on the phone.
Florida Correctional Facility, how can I help you?
Hi, can I speak to Nicholas Cruz?
Sure, let me go get him.
Hello?
Hello, Nicholas?
Yeah?
Your good friend Tim would like to ask you a question.
Hi, Tim.
What's
What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
I've been better. Are you gonna come and visit me this weekend?
Now, when have I ever missed a visit with my best friend?
What does this have to do with the debate? You're special, Tim! I knew I was special!
Yeah, it takes a special guy to ignore internal warnings about massive fraud rings.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry!
You're special, Tim!
Really? You think I'm special?
Yeah, it takes a special guy to retaliate against whistleblowers trying to stop the scams.
Oh, thank you!
You're special, Tim!
I'm just a special kind of guy!
Yeah, it takes a special guy to oversee $1 billion taxpayer ripoff in social
Woo!
services.
You're special, Timmy boy! Oh, thank you!
Yeah, it takes a special guy to turn Minnesota into a fraud hub while blaming everyone else.
I don't know how to thank you! You're special, Tim Walz! No fooling! You think I'm special?
Yeah, it takes a special kind of guy to let $250 million get stolen in fake child milk.
You could milk a horse.
Yeah, you can milk anything with nipples.
I have nipples, Tim! Could you milk me?
First up, we have Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, accused of turning a blind eye to chaos and letting his state become a hotbed for leftist violence. Next, we have Ilhan, a congresswoman allegedly tied to shady dealings and sympathizing with dangerous radicals. And she married her brother. And finally, Amy Klaugo, whatever the hell her last name is, a senator accused of enabling domestic terrorism with her soft-on-crime policies. Wow, what a group. Let's take a look at the categories. Failed leadership, conspiracy central, leftist meltdown, leftist collapse, radical missteps, and betraying America. Tim, it's your turn. Ooh, I'll take failed leadership for 200! Kamala, tell Tim to say hello.
Say hello, Tim! Tim, say it in English, not Chinese!
He don't understand words good. Hello, comrade.
Hey, Tim, you down with CCP?
Yeah, you know me.
Who's down with CCP?
The Harrison Walz family.
Here's a story of a lying lady who was scheming with a shady covenant. All of them were laundering money to Somalia to help their government. Here's a story of Tampon Timmy, who was busy letting riots burn his town. His whole team were crooks, stealing all together. The whole state's going down. Till the one day when this lady wed her brother, and the Targ used stolen valor driving drunk, and their crew stole money from Minnesota. That's the way they all became the Somalia Bunch, the Somalia Bunch, the Somalia Bunch. That's the way they became the Somalia Bunch.
Welcome to Jeopardy, Political Scandal Edition. I'm your host, President Donald Trump. Tonight we've got a real spicy lineup of contestants, all of them facing tremendous allegations. Let's meet them. First up, we have Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, accused of turning a blind eye to chaos and letting his state become a hotbed for leftist violence. Next, we have Ilhan, a congresswoman allegedly tied to shady dealings and sympathizing with dangerous radicals. And she married her brother. And finally, Amy Klaugo, whatever the hell her last name is, a senator accused of enabling domestic terrorism with her soft-on-crime policies. Wow, what a group. Let's take a look at the categories. Failed leadership, conspiracy central, leftist meltdown, leftist collapse, radical missteps, and betraying America. Tim, it's your turn. Ooh, I'll take failed leadership for 200! Woo! In 2025, a Minnesota state representative and her husband were brutally unalived, allegedly by leftist extremists emboldened by this governor's weak leadership. Amy?
Who is Donald Trump?
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is Tim Walz.
I'll take radical missteps for 200.
This senator's failure to crack down on leftist radicals allegedly led to the doxing and attempted unaliving of ICE agents and police officers in 2025. Ilhan?
Who is Donald Trump?
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is Amy Clouch, or whatever the hell her last name is.
I'll take betraying America for 200, please. And I love my husband.
Two failed attempts on yours truly's life in 2024 were allegedly linked to rhetoric from this congresswoman's anti-American speeches. Tim?
Who is Donald Trump?
Oh, I'm sorry. You were looking for Ilhan Omar. All right, dipshits. It's time for Final Jeopardy. The category is the left's reign of terror. Here's the clue. In 2025, the left was accused of unaliving CEOs, attacking ambassador staff, doxing federal agents, and attempting to assassinate the President of the United States. All while these three allegedly fanned the flames. Name one of them. Time's up. Let's look at your answers. Tim, you wrote Trump. That's wrong. Amy, you wrote this is a setup. Also wrong. Ilhan, you wrote some people did something. The correct answer is you're all going to prison. Lock them up. Tim Walz.
Here.
How tall are you, Tim Walz?
I'm 6'2".
6'2"? I didn't know they stacked that high. You like tampons?
Oh, yeah, I love tampons.
Where the hell are you from, Tim Walz?
Minnesota.
Holy shit! Only rioters and looters come from Minnesota.
But they're peaceful looters and rioters, though.
Do you like horses, Tim Walz?
I don't know. Did the horse say he liked me?
Is this yours? Is this horse protein, Tim Walz?
Yep, that's horse protein.
You want to drink this horse protein? Well, do you or not?
You know damn well I want to drink that horse protein. I want to chug it and then feel it slide down into my stomach.
Tim Walz, I need you to serve your country. I need you to go to Iraq.
Oh, man, I wish I could. I just got so many things going on right now. When did you need me to go?
Right now. Oh, don't say right now. Don't say right now. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just so busy right now. I'm sorry.
But your motto is always ready, always there.
I know. And I want to go. Like, I got to get my stomach pumped this weekend, and I got this whole tampon thing going on, and I've got to ignore a bunch of peaceful looters and rioters, and I've got to bail them out. Tampons!
This is a
Come on,
boys'
guys,
bathroom,
get
sir.
your free tampons! I'm also training for this Bernie Sanders lookalike contest. Oh, I just wish I wasn't so busy right now. Free tampons!
This is the boys' bathroom.
Get your free tampons! But I gotta drop out of the army. Tampons for boys is just way too important. Plus, I need to give driver's licenses to all the illegal immigrants. I'm just really busy. I got a lot on my plate right now.
You're special, Tim! I knew I was special!
Yeah, it takes a special guy to ignore internal warnings about massive fraud rings.
Aw, you're gonna make me cry!
You're special, Tim!
Really? You think I'm special?
Yeah, it takes a special guy to retaliate against whistleblowers trying to stop the scams.
Oh, thank you!
You're special, Tim!
I'm just a special kind of guy!
Yeah, it takes a special guy to oversee $1 billion taxpayer ripoff in social
Woo!
services.
You're special, Timmy boy! Oh, thank you!
Yeah, it takes a special guy to turn Minnesota into a fraud hub while blaming everyone else.
I don't know how to thank you! You're special, Tim Walz! No fooling! You think I'm special?
Yeah, it takes a special kind of guy to let $250 million get stolen in fake child meal scams.
Tim, this has to stop! They're all laughing at you! What are you talking about? I got hundreds of letters here from people who think I'm special! I mean, cars are driving by every minute to tell me how special I am!
Tim, it's not what you think.
Oh, you're just jealous!
I'm not jealous.
Of course you're jealous! You're jealous that everyone thinks I'm special! You just can't handle me getting all the attention! You're jealous I get all these fan letters from my fans who think I'm special!
Fans, huh? Read this letter from your fans, Tim.
I is we Todd did. Read it again. I is we Todd did.
I made you an appointment with the doctor. We're gonna fix you, Tim.
Well.
Oh, what is it, doctor? Did you find something?
As a matter of fact, I did, Tim.
What did you find?
I found your brain.
Oh, man, I was wondering where that was.
And it looks like it's...
Good evening and welcome to the United Spot YouTube Live. Not really sure what happened there, but I think we were playing double videos. But I'm really thankful that everybody's here. I do want to start off real quick by thanking everybody for being here, but I also want to. I'm not. I don't know what the word is. Because, technically I'm fictional, but, you just never know. I was really taken by a comment today by Frank Smith. And it was enough to where I ended up sending it to, because I know a lot of people know this because I talk about it all the time, but I stopped doing social media with my face, influencer type stuff because of things of this nature. And this is why I chose to do the United Spot the way I do the United Spot. And a message or a comment from Frank Smith today really had me really, well, let's just put it to you this way. It was enough for me to send this to Cash Patel, and it was enough for me to send this to Dan Scavino, who's the chief of staff. And people are probably like, settle down, dude, relax, blah, blah, blah. But, you never know. This person may actually know, who I am and my family. And when it comes to my daughters, there's nothing funny about that at all. There is no meme. There is no parody. There is no satire that could possibly make me laugh, especially when, my kids are innocent, So Frank Smith -KG3DH, as a precaution, I sent this to Cash Patel, who I'm in contact with, and Dan Scavino, who I'm also in contact with. for the sheer fact that this message just did not sit well with me. And Frank Smith wrote, "I'm always here for you, LOL. Now do a funny video of your daughter getting in an accident. Maybe next time she won't be so lucky and we can all laugh." Now, I don't see any humor in that at all. You know, say what you will about me, you know, that's fine. I really don't care. I'm a pincushion, I'm a dartboard. But when you start putting children, especially when, you know, they have no pin in any of this, it's really, really repulsive on so many levels. And you know, hey, I'm the first when it comes to freedom of speech. Have at it. But I'm also a firm believer in freedom of speech. There are, you know, you know, you put yourself at risk with things that you say. Just because you can say it doesn't necessarily mean, you know. Um, I don't know anybody that would write something like that. You know, just reading it, I must have read this probably 20 times, thinking to myself, I'm trying to find the punchline. I'm trying to find the joke. I'm trying to find, you know, because I've let this guy slide. I don't care what anybody's political opinion is. I really don't care. You're entitled to it. I've never tried to steer anybody or force anybody. But, you know, I'm always here for you, LOL. Now do a funny video of your daughter getting in an accident. Maybe next time she won't be so lucky and we can all laugh. I've read that. I just don't get it. I just don't understand how that's even funny. Like, I don't get it. So, but like I said, the only reason I had any somewhat of precaution is that could be somebody that, you know, I may have brushed shoulders with and, you know, unknowingly, you know, put a little trust in that person and said, oh yeah, by the way, I'm the United Spot. Who knows, you know? And but like I said, this particular message and YouTube account or Google account has been safely sent to the right people, just in case. So, but like I said, you know, these people exist, and people often ask me, "Why don't you ever, do a face reveal?" And because I have kids, I have kids, and I have a really amazing wife, and I have a family, and you know, unfortunately, even comedy is a target, you know, and it's just not something I want to make people laugh. I don't want to bring people into a weird a weird circle where everybody's terrified, you know. Joe, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. It means a lot. Thank you. Yukon man, once again, thank you. I know that you've been lurking the last couple nights, but I want to thank you so much for just no words. I'm hopefully you've been getting those replies because that was I'm speechless. You just it's thank you. Skippy Tarbuckle, thank you for being here tonight. Annoying, thank you. Tammy, thank you for being here. John Castaneda and Jeffrey Smith. Who else we got here? We got No PhD, Natasha. I think I said David Smith is here. And Joe, thanks. Joe, thanks for being here. Hank, John Castaneda, it's always great to see you here. Jeffrey Smith, Mara Nolan, great to see you here. And Brian Semony, Chris Mathers as the Beaver. Tammy, LR is here. Great to see you. James Weaver. Who else we got here? We got Bob Cox. All right. Well, hey, I'll take it. Kevin White is here. Dr. Sean Berry. And Ellen Pelkey is here. I'm a little concerned about Teacher Lynn. Haven't seen her for a while. Hope everything's okay with her. If anybody knows her, please reach out and tell her that the United Spot said hello. And hopefully she's doing okay. Craig, Craig Clark is here. Great to see you here. And who else we got? I think that's it. Oh, Donald Strickland. Great to see you here, Donald. Donald Strickland is here. And awesome. So funny story. Two brand new videos. Let's change the vibe because that was starting to irritate me. I apologize. But I had to air it out. I had to. I just, like I said. So I did two videos today. One, I know that there's probably some people out there like, how dare you put America was better under Biden? Obviously, the context of it is there was there's been some comments. Nancy Pelosi is saying that Donald Trump has given America the worst economy ever. And like I said, and I'm not one of those people that hold signs up no matter what. If there's something I see that's not right, I'll definitely point it out. But I do know that for President Trump's first year, he's been cleaning up a big mess that was inherited by Joe Biden, Obama, Kamala, the whole 9 yards. Just getting the smell out of the White House. Gosh, that in itself took 365 days. But yeah, so I'm not one of those, Trump, oh my gosh. He's the president, and he's got thick skin and he can take it. And if you've ever worked for a company ever in your life, whether the managers, whether the CEOs, whether the general managers, doesn't matter. Regardless if they want to hear it, they want to hear it. They want to hear if they're doing a good job or if they're not doing what they could be doing better. And like I said, I mean, there's a lot to unpack with that, But I tell you something right now, we're doing a hell of a lot better than we were with Biden. And I know that's not saying much, but the package that was left for President Trump from Joe Biden was tremendous. It's like walking into that movie Dodgeball. It's like walking into that closet. He calls them keepers. That's what President Trump walked into. Just like a whole entire closet filled with just nothing but garbage. So, listen, I know they use terms like, first day and, I'm going to have this handled in a week. We all know that's not true. There's no way it could possibly be done. Anybody that's ever been to the DMV, anybody that's ever been to the post office knows that nothing can be solved in one day. There's no way. But, it's a need for effort and for some people. On a side note, huge news today. Huge news. I want to show you something. Before I get to the video here. Now I got to reset everything, which is going to suck, but it's fine. I don't even know if I could show you on here. Hold on. Somebody blocked me today. Somebody blocked me on both accounts. Let me see if I can even sign in because I think I got removed. Nope, can't do it. Shoot. So I was, you know what? Nah, never mind. I'll just tell you. I was blocked by Marjorie Taylor Greene today on both accounts. Yes, I'll say that one more time. I was blocked by Marjorie Taylor Greene on both accounts. And not even just that. She left me a message. And it was awesome because it's not every day that you get to fulfill your dreams. And this has been something, for those of you that don't know, I have been against Marjorie Taylor Greene. Hold on here. I've been against Marjorie Taylor Greene since the beginning. There was just something that just wasn't sitting right with me. And, as time went on, President Trump really said great things about her. So, I'm a content creator, if President Trump is sitting there saying this and whatever, I still had that feeling though. So even when I did make videos of Marjorie Taylor Greene, I did not do her well. And you can see that as proof. I mean, I'm definitely not that kind of content creator where just because President Trump likes somebody, I'm going to like them. No, that's not the way it works. There's a lot of people that President Trump likes I don't like. And it's a good thing. You can't be a yes man. Because if you're a yes man, you're allowing somebody that you respect to be taken advantage of. You can't do that. So let's look up Marjorie Taylor Greene, because she's got me completely blocked now on both. And the great part about it is that she's not a congresswoman anymore. So she could legally do that now. So she had posted something, and I said basically, hey, I'm so happy you're not a congresswoman anymore. I wish they would have taken away your $25 million though. You did absolutely nothing in Congress except nothing. And you got rich doing not a thing. Middle finger. And here she goes. And she responded. 11 hours ago, she responded. And she said, except I impeach Biden's Secretary of Homeland, Mayorkas, passed a bill to make it a felony to trans the kids, fought to release the Epstein files, have a 100% conservative voting record, and voted with Trump 98%, and never took money from AIPA. Meanwhile, and this is what she says, because you have to understand, I've lost so many accounts on Twitter. Over 10 accounts have been taken down. And this particular account that I'm on right now was a variety of the United Spot. It was United Spot parody. It was United Spot videos. It was United Spot funny. It was just all United Spot, but it had different United Spot names because I couldn't use United Spot. It wouldn't allow me to. So I had to do all these different kinds of United Spot names over the years, blah, 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 whatever. So then she says, meanwhile, this fake parody account with 19 name changes is likely a bot or paid controlled account and has no real identity. Thank you, Marjorie, for fulfilling my dreams. And I got some virtual high fives today, by the way, from some pretty prominent people because of this, because this is a nice reward. Yes, I've been blocked by Eric Swalwell on both accounts. Yes, I've been blocked by Ilhan Omar and AOC. Yes, I've been blocked by Jasmine Crockett and Mark Cuban and Nancy Pelosi and Nancy Pelosi's family. Yes, I've been blocked by every single left-wing crazy nut job on X. But this was even better than Mark Cuban. This was better than Pelosi, because I set out to get blocked. I never tried to get blocked from Nancy Pelosi. It just happened. But getting blocked by Marjorie Taylor Greene on not just one, both, it gives me a sense of calming. It gives me a calming feeling. So, but anyways, back to the videos. So I threw together 2 videos today. And when I say threw together, it means I took a little time. The one that I started was yesterday, and it was America was better under Biden. And then I did more of a script of just President Trump talking about Greenland. So it didn't really go over too well. I don't think anybody really liked it. It only got about 1,000 views in 7 hours. And then my new video, America is better under Biden. But let's check it out. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. If not, tell me to go to hell. Let's see what you have to say.
But whatevs. Trump is like totally destroying America.
Okay, see, that's not okay. I don't like it when YouTube does that. Dear YouTube, stop doing that. Thank you.
OMG, comrades, we totally have to talk about Trump's horrible first year. I mean, it totally wasn't even that long ago under President Biden that I could totally fit $150 in my gas tank. But now under Trump, I totally can't even fit $50 in my gas tank. I mean, which is weird because I like totally have an electric car, but whatevs. Trump is like totally destroying America. Don't even get me started about the new Green Deal thingy. I almost died.
I remember under Joe Biden, grocery store shelves had so much room on them, you know, and I had so much space in my shopping cart. Plenty of space for ice cream and vodka, but now, under Trump, there's no room on the grocery store shelves. And I need 2 carts just to fit everything I just bought. It's suffocating. I mean, Trump is destroying this country. I remember under President Biden, Americans weren't being forced to go to work because there wasn't no job. And we had unemployment lines as far as the eye could see. And if there was jobs, people were hired because of the color of their skin or their gender. But now, under Trump, oh man, now everybody's employed. That's discriminatory against folks who prefer not to work. And the people who are being hired, they're getting the jobs because of their skills. That's the fact, man. We need equity and joblessness, man. Trump is destroying everything that Joe Biden built. I remember under President Biden, we had huge compassionate flows of undocumented immigrants. Wonderful, hardworking voters coming in with dreams. Now, Trump's got 8 straight months of 0 releases. 0! It's like the Border Patrol forgot how to do their job. I mean, how are we supposed to build back better with no new voters? What we see here is the significance of the passage of time, unburdened by what has been, but now unburdened by what is possible. When we talk about the inflation that has decreased by 70%. I mean, decreased. That's just code for prices being too low for families to feel the joy of struggle. I mean, we must fight the joy of paying more so we can build community through shared sacrifice and laughter. Because joy comes when we laugh at the absurdity of lower costs. Folks, listen, Trump ruined everything, and everything I built back better. What does that say?
Homelessness, Joe.
Homelessness is disappearing. I mean, poverty rates are dropping, and gas is
$2.
is at $2 now.
Yep.
And food and rent, I mean, they're affordable. I mean, rent used to be a struggle. Now that's all gone because of Trump. And I had progress, real progress. Trump destroyed all my heart.
So, it's all right. But if anybody wants to know why the account Frank is still here, there's a reason. I was told to not block the account and to have that account say whatever it wants because it's now being looked at. So yeah, say whatever you want. I'm like I said, I'm a firm believer in freedom of speech, but you know, pretty crazy that people say things like that. It's just really weird to me. But hey, it is what it is, you know. So yeah, this video, America was better under Biden. Not my best. So yeah, I just not really sure. I really enjoyed that one all too much, but you know what? It had to be done. Let me see here. And I wasn't really happy with the Greenland video either. I think it's probably because I haven't gotten much sleep. I'm not really excited about my new videos, but I tell you what, I wasn't even happy. You know what? I'm listening. So every once in a while, I tell you what, so I you know, the ICE agents are being arrested in Minnesota. That one, at first I was like, oh wow, this sounds pretty good. I think it's all right. I did like probably like 12 takes on that one. It took me about 12 takes to get it right. And now I'm still not happy with it. I just, but it's out there. Nothing I can do. Some people said they liked it, so you know. But I tell you, I'm not happy with it. But I could do so much better. I know I can. I just have to try. Let me see here. I think it's time for
In the shadows of power, a web of secrets unravels yet remains untouched. The Jeffrey Epstein files. Those infamous documents dripping with the names of the elite, were promised to expose the truth. But what have we seen? Pages upon pages blackened by redactions, hiding the faces of the guilty. Bill Clinton, mentioned dozens of times, his flights on the Lolita Express documented, his denials echoing in the void. Prince Harry, entangled in the whispers, his associations buried under the layers of silence. The rest, clients. The powerful, the untouchable. Names like shadows in the night. But listen closely. Nothing is happening. No arrests, no investigations. Oh, the FBI raids Epstein Island, seizes evidence, and then, well, silence. Ghislaine Maxwell, his right hand, sentenced to 20 years for trafficking children to no one. Victims groomed, abused, delivered, but the clients, they vanished into thin air. They flew on that cursed plane to nowhere. Destinations erased, logs ignored, justice derailed. And in the highest offices of the land, during the 4 years of Joe Biden's presidency, a deafening silence from the top. Biden himself, never a word. Kamala Harris, utterly quiet. The entire Democratic Party, with control of the White House and the levers of justice. Not a single statement, not a whisper of outrage or demand for the truth about the Epstein files. Why the void? What alliances lurk in that silence? This is the chilling reality. A system designed to protect the predators, the elite circle, and their wagons. The media diverts your gaze, and the halls of the power echo with hollow promises. Nothing has happened. Nothing will ever happen. The files gather dust. The victims cry out unheard. And the guilty, well, they walk free. In this darkness, you have to ask yourself, who pulls the strings? Truth is out there, but it's locked away forever. So I guess there's only one question left to ask. Are you awake? They told us the COVID shots were free because they were saving lives. So why isn't insulin free? Why isn't chemotherapy free? Why aren't EpiPens free? Saving lives was the reason. Why do some lives cost everything? It was just a shot, just a form, just a rule. Just do your part. Just trust us. Just this once. They said it wasn't about control. They said it wasn't about profit. They said it was only temporary. It was just a mask, just a needle, just a number. It was never about saving lives. It was about compliance. It was about urgency. It was about fear. The clock was ticking. Because emergencies don't ask questions. Emergencies don't negotiate. And emergencies don't say no. Free was the bait. Panic was the hook. And once you lined up, once you rolled up your sleeves, once you stopped asking why, price came back. Monthly, lifelong, non-negotiable. Funny how cures are free, only when they're mandatory. Funny how survival has a price tag, but it's optional. Because if this system truly valued life, it wouldn't bankrupt the sick after the cameras turned off. So remember this moment. Not the slogans, not the applause. Remember who got help and who got billed. In the shadows of the North Star State, a chilling tale unfolds. Minnesota. Once a beacon of Midwestern promise, now gripped by an insidious web of deception. Billions vanishing into the night, stolen from the very programs meant to feed hungry children and aid the vulnerable. The Feeding Our Future scandal. Nearly 250 million siphoned through fake invoices and phantom daycares. Empty buildings claiming millions in taxpayer dollars while no child crosses their thresholds. And it doesn't stop there. Autism services, housing aid, Medicaid, up to $9 billion gone. Funneled. Luxury cars, overseas accounts, perhaps even darker forces. At the helms stands Governor Tim Walz, whose administration oversaw this explosion of fraud since 2019. Lax oversight, ignored warnings, federal loopholes exploited under his watch. He vows crackdowns now, but the damage is done. Mistakes he admits, yet the rot spread unchecked. In the heart of it all, Representative Ilhan Omar, voice of Minnesota's 5th District, home to the nation's largest small community. Ties run deep. Most defendants hail from this group. Over 90 charged, 57 convicted Somalis rest settled in waves. Now a powerful bloc, 76,000 strong. Shaping elections, policies, demographics. Whispers of voter fraud mingle with the welfare schemes. Community accused of turning aid into empire. Is this mere coincidence or a calculated takeover? Fraud tourism draws outsiders to Minnesota's open doors, while locals build bogus empires. The FBI descends, but the mystery lingers. How did leaders let this happen? Billions lost, a state transformed, shadows lengthening. Minnesota's souls hang in the balance. Will justice pierce the veil, or will the darkness consume it all? Only time will tell.
I tell you, some of these comments, I just gotta breathe. Goodness gracious. Let me see here. Oops. Don't do that. Right, echo. So Eric Swalwell. I tell you, Eric Swalwell says he wants to run for governor. And I mean, what a replacement for Gavin Newsom. I mean, this is a guy who always looks like he needs to take a bath after he gets out of the bath. I mean, what a perfect fit for California, though. I mean, seriously. I mean, what a perfect fit. I got to be honest with you. That would be hilarious if Eric Swalwell became governor of California. But life has seen some crazier things. I mean, but it is what it is. And you know what? I think that for content purposes, I would like to see I'd like to see either Kamala Harris or Eric Swalwell as governor of California. And like I said, there's no disrespect to anybody that lives in California. I'm sorry if that actually happens to you guys, but as a content creator, gosh, oh gosh. And a lot of people don't really understand is that from Eric Swalwell's little comments, he has drawn the attention of some higher ups who have made it known that Eric Swalwell is not even a resident technically of California. So his governing days, he's just between him and Cory Booker. Cory Booker is just ugh. And the fact of the matter is that Cory Booker and Eric Swalwell are extremely underrated as far as the douchebag alert. These guys should be higher up. But I don't know. Let me see here. Let's see. UConn man answer farts a lot. David Smith can get quite a lyrian from small. Yeah, absolutely. LR. Yeah, I don't. Gosh, when's the last time that California had a red governor? Who was it? I'm trying to think. Who? Oh gosh. Remember Arnold? Was Arnold red? Because I know wasn't he married to Maria Shriver? No. Wait a minute. Am I in another world right now? Was Arnold Schwarzenegger with Maria Shriver? No. Wait, was he? Was Arnold Schwarzenegger with Maria Shriver? Wait a second. I'm trying to think. Whoa, I must be on a. Okay, so truth be told, I had to take my bike after work today. Okay, all right, thank you. I went to go help out my mother today, and I had to ride over an hour to help her with something. And then I came back, and I'm really tired, and I don't think they're still together. Maybe that's why. Because I know he had a thing with a maid. And now he's got some kid that looks like a maid and a bodybuilder. So maybe that is it. But I don't really remember Arnold Schwarzenegger as a governor. I remember when he was governor. Luckily, I didn't live in California. I just knew that I followed politics back then. But I don't really remember anything good coming from Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, somebody's got to refresh my memory. Because gosh. Oh, geez. So Arnold. Oh gosh. When was that? It is. Gosh. That had to have been because I don't remember when. Because I think it was that like in the 2000 maybe. I don't remember. But all I know is somewhere around like 2000. But man, that was a long time ago. That was back in early 2000, I believe, is when he was elected. It's so weird how time goes because you totally forget. It's like a blip, And the same thing is going to happen with Gavin Newsom. Same thing is going to happen with Gavin Newsom. Gosh, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I think they had a guy named Gray Davis and Pete Wilson. Who else was good? What's Ronald Reagan? Oh man. I think Ronald Reagan was governor. That would have to be because it was before his. So that'd have to be back in the early 70s, late 60s. That would have to be. Huh. Yeah, I believe so. I think so. I'm pretty sure. Gosh, Ronald Reagan, the actor. Ronald Reagan, the actor. I can't do. Yeah, I can't do Doc. Oh man, I tell you, gosh, life sure is funny, you know. Ronald Reagan. Nah, I'm not even gonna. You know what? If I try hard, I could probably do it. It's like, I'm gonna need some time. You know how long it took me to do the Forrest Gump? Oh my gosh, I love doing Forrest Gump though. When I get Forrest Gump mode, but I have to be in Forrest Gump mode. I can't be Jerry Brown too. I remember him too. Remember Jerry Brown, Pete Wilson, Gray Davis, and Gavin Newsom. He's gonna be unless he gets elected president. Then, you know, and I'm telling you something right now. If they want him in there, he's gonna be a president. Great Scott! Yeah, no, see, I can't. I'm, you know what? Listen, I'm just gonna do Great Scott because I'm not even gonna try to do Doc. I'm gonna work on it though, just for simple fact because I like to do stuff like that. I want to try to do Doc's voice. I want to try it. So I'm really good at Forrest Gump, but I have to be in the zone to do it. But boy, I am really good at Forrest Gump. I really like doing Forrest Gump a lot. Like it's one of my favorites. But I have to be in the mood. I'm not in the mood right now because I don't even know where the hell I am right now. But you know, I just for once would like to see one politician, just one, even if it's just one, held accountable. One. And like I said, I'm not a firm believer in politicians going to jail. I really don't care. But strip them of their titles, their money, their mansions. Take it all. Take it all. You know? Gosh, what was his name? He said a rich politician is a crooked politician. Who said that? Who said that? Was it Henry? No. Who said that? Let me see here. Ford. It was Henry Ford. Oh, Truman. Was it Truman or Ford? I think it was Truman. It was Truman. But a rich politician is a crooked politician. I mean, come on. Seriously. How do you turn $174,000 a year into $25 million in 5 to 7 years? How do you do that? And still, you know. Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh man, I tell you, it's just but hey, whatever you do in life, always help your parents, no matter what. Always help your parents if you're lucky enough to still have them. Because you know, I tell you, especially if you had good parents that were, you know, always there for you, did some stuff for you, you know. But Yukon man buying scratch offs. David Smith says, I can't think of anything significant that the Terminator did in California. Yeah, I'm trying to think what they've done. And so here's the thing. I wanted to go back to the Marjorie Taylor Greene thing because Marjorie Taylor Greene blocked me today. And that's great. I really don't give a shit. I'm proud. I'm extremely sure. But everything that she said she impeached Biden. She did this, she did that. But it's all a lie. She didn't do that. She had a part in it, but she herself did not do that. So that's classic Marjorie Taylor Greene trying to take the medal of something she did not do. You know what she did do? She yelled a lot. That's it. She did push-ups. She went on podcasts. She sold t-shirts. And she yelled some more. Now, for those of you that think that, I'm just this big, I feel this way about all politicians. I'm sorry if you don't feel the same. I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, no. Some are bad, but there are some good ones. No, there's not. They may start out okay. They may, I'm sure maybe Nancy Pelosi at one time in her life, 38 years ago, maybe said, you know what? Well, she probably talked like this back then. Hi, my name's Nancy. No, she's just Simon chair. But who knows? Maybe 38 years ago, Nancy wanted to change the world. Maybe even Chuck. Maybe even, you watch some old Chuck videos, you'll see that he did kind of have a few good points. But when you're offered money in large sums, and when you are put into this different life, and when you're given power, and when you are possibly manipulated and then blackmailed, either one, I'm not making excuses for these people. They all make their own beds. But if you see all these people, because you have to know what common sense is. Common sense will tell you that don't put your hand in fire. I mean, it doesn't take a genius. If you put your hand in fire, you have zero common sense. Zero common sense. And one would have to say all the things that are wrong, that you know are wrong, that I know are wrong. It doesn't matter who you voted for. You know that these things are wrong. They're not right. They shouldn't be happening. No one should be taking part in this. But yet here we have these Democrats and these liberals and these wackos getting in front of a microphone and saying how good that is. The thing that you should not even be supporting at all. And they are saying, this is good. We support this. We're kneeling for this. We are praying for this. We are going to make sure that these families of these horrendous things get millions and millions of dollars. While we kneel, while we pray, while we salute you and wear your clothes and pray for you and reach to the sky and say you changed the world. Something isn't right here. And we have to play a Sombrero video in memory.
Welcome, everyone, to Sombrero Survivor Support. We're gathered here today, not because we want to be, but because Trump forced us with this cruel, violent AI sombrero.
That son of a bitch!
We're here to heal, to share, and to find strength in our motto.
We are all Sombrero now!
Today we'll tell our sombrero story before the sombrero tells it for us. I'll start. So yesterday I was brushing my dentures and looked down and my dentures were wearing a sombrero. I was so shocked. I had to drink an entire bottle of tequila just to forget about it.
It's been totally difficult and everything, but people don't totally realize that sombreros were actually invented during the Civil War. I mean, Abraham Lincoln totally wore one to keep the sun off the Emancipation Proclamation or whatever. It's literally in the Constitution.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Hold on, yo. Y'all know Jasmine. And this sombrero be straight tripping on that hot sauce tip, you feel? I grew up in East LA, y'all, and it ain't no fun if I don't can't have none. Y'all feel me?
You think that's bad? My Instagram model wife left me. Are you okay? The only thing I got left in this crazy world is this sombrero and my, I got my sombrero.
A whistleblower told me this is a Russian sombrero.
A Russian sombrero?
Yeah. Sombrero Gate goes all the way to Putin.
Sombrero cake? This is bigger than Russia. This is bigger than Trump. The sombrero is the system. Trump put it on our heads to keep us down. This is a hate crime. Don't you mean a hate crime? No, it's a hate crime. Open the government now, or there's gonna be big problems. Big fucking problems. If you don't open the government, you're gonna have to deal with me. Do you hear me? Yeah. Do you hear me? Yeah. Open the government, or you deal with us. This is outrageous. The shutdown is your fault. Your MAGA extremists in the House won't budge. We're the ones fighting for the American people, not holding them hostage over your wall fantasy.
That's right. We're not budging on funding for Ukraine or the Green New Deal pork. You Republicans own this mess. Polls say the public blames you 60 to 40. We're standing strong for democracy.
You two shut your mouths before I slap your asses through the sheetrock. Sorry.
Sorry.
Burn! I built this place. I know where the studs are. In democracy, you're the ones who tried to steal the election with your mail-in baloney. Baloney. Now shut your mouth or I'll make you wear a sombrero permanently. We're all sombreros now. Nah, you're all morons. Donald, this is unbecoming. We've funded everything responsibly for years. I mean, your shutdown is hurting families. Essential workers furloughed, Social Security checks delayed. It's cruel.
Nancy, you're spitting all over my wonderful gold coffee table.
Oh, sorry about that. My ginger cream isn't working so well.
Clean up your spit right now and close your mouth before that denture breath fogs up the whole room.
Smells like mothballs and failed impeachments in here. It's not just the shutdown, Trump. It's Mr. President. Are you stupid? You come into the Oval Office, you call the President of the United States Mr. President. I'm sorry. Chuck, call me Mr. President. Mr. President. That's a good little bitch. Now go get me a chicken pot pie. Mr. President, that horrible video you posted ruined our lives. You guys impeached me twice, indicted me 4 times, and tried to assassinate me. And you're over here crying over a video? Video! You damn shut down the government over your woke spending sprees. Then blame us when the lights go out. And now you're crying over sombreros? Pathetic! Pull up your big boy pants and open up the damn government. Yeah, open up the military, secure the border, and no more games. Do it today, or I'll upload a sequel called The Sombrero Apocalypse. Yeah, open the government, or Sombrero Apocalypse is coming. All right. We'll open the government. That's what I thought. If we'd have funded the police, imagine how much money we would.
I didn't even realize that, that I had all this time here, I'm sitting over here just kind of like wax off, and I didn't realize that, we had this thing here going here, to where I need to say goodnight to everybody. But, yeah, maybe Pee-wee in the back dancing a little bit. Maybe that'll be right here. Order hot dogs and pasta there, But that's just John Castaneda, because Adam Schiff, yeah, that guy, I tell you, that guy, hey, bada bing, bada boom, right? Hey, he's doing what he's doing, so,
But, so everybody, I think we all need to go to bed. Because when you stay at the Standard Hotel, you get lots of hot dogs and pasta.
man, can you imagine that guy? Like, literally, nothing has been done to him. Nothing has been done to him. Gosh, Adam Schiff, Eric Swalwell, Nancy Pelosi, none of them have been held. And then Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, they're sitting there telling James Comer, oh yeah, you come to us and no press and no microphones and no nothing. No nothing. We're the Clintons. Anyways, hey guys, listen, I really, really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Even the ones that left negative comments tonight for some reason, I don't know why, but I truly, truly appreciate all of you so much for your support, kindness, and amazing, amazing support. You guys are awesome. So I really appreciate it. And if you guys can do me a huge favor, I'm going to show you where to go. You go to the United Spot YouTube channel, and maybe it's because these videos aren't very good. Maybe I need to try a little bit harder. Maybe that's why. Maybe. Hold on here. Hang on. maybe go to, because I don't understand. Maybe they're just not good. I don't know. Or maybe it's because Marjorie Taylor Greene blocked me twice today, and now she's trying to target my channel. Who knows? I don't know. But the views were getting kind of good, and then all of a sudden, so maybe it has something to do with Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't know. But anyways, LR, have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. Joe, have a great night. Thank you for being here. Skippy Tarbuckle, have a great night. Yukon Man, thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate it. And thank you again. Hopefully you got my my messages. Truly, truly appreciate it. Mara Nolan, thank you so much for being here. Comet Moon, have a great night. Hank the Tank. Hank the Tank, have a great night. Barnes Homestead, have a great night. Natasha, have a great night. Tammy, have a great night. Jeffrey Smith, have a great night. Yukon Man, have a great night. Mara Nolan, have a great night. John Castaneda, have a great night. Thank you so much for everything. Frog762, have a great night. Jeffrey Smith, have a great night. What else we got here? No PhD Coyote, have a great night. Teacher Lynn, if you're lurking, have a great night. Hopefully you're okay. Annette Poison, didn't see you tonight. Have a great night if you're lurking. Papa Woody, good to see you. Been a minute. Great to see you. Have a great night. Hopefully Star shows up. If Star hasn't showed up yet, have a good night if you're lurking. Well, that's all it's showing me. I guess all we have to do now is what do we do? Oh, hang on. I gotta do something here. Hold on, one more thing. I already said goodnight, so I don't have to say goodnight again. Hold on. Don't worry, you guys will be off for, well, I can't find it. Oh, here we go. I'll do this real quick. Hold on. I don't like the beginning of this song. I really don't. I really don't like the beginning of this song.
They just didn't say it right. Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E, and don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life.
All right, guys. Hey, seriously, I hope all of you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Like, end of story. Thank you so much for the support and kindness. You guys are the best part of my day. Seriously. I mean, obviously next to my kids and my wife and my dogs and my family. But you're a huge inspiration to the United Spot, and you're the reason why I keep going. So if there's anybody out there that deserves a virtual hug and a thank you, it's all of you. Because from the bottom of my heart, you guys are the tops. So we will definitely be doing this again tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, we'll be definitely doing this again tomorrow. And once again, guys, thank you so much for your support and kindness. And have a great night. Have a great day. And until we meet again, good night, peasants.